Every morning choice you make matters, especially after the age of 60. While many believe they're starting the day right, the truth is that some common habits are silently increasing stroke risk. This video uncovers one of the most overlooked dangers hiding in your breakfast routine. As a brain doctor, I've seen how seemingly innocent morning drinks can wreak havoc on your heart and brain. Pay attention, because a small change in your cup could save your life. Diet sodas, artificially risky. Many people over 60 turn to diet sodas thinking they're making a healthier choice by avoiding sugar. But these beverages are loaded with artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose that disrupt your body's natural insulin response. They confuse your metabolism, leading to insulin spikes and poor blood sugar regulation over time. These sweeteners also have a dehydrating effect, further thickening the blood, a dangerous combination in the early hours of the day. Regular consumption has been linked to memory decline and a greater risk of stroke. Even worse, drinking diet sodas in the morning compounds the problem when your body is most in need of hydration and balance. These drinks offer no nutrients, no energy, and create a false sense of satiety, discouraging the intake of actual nourishing fluids. The brain, already sensitive after waking, responds poorly to artificial chemicals and low hydration. Over time, this stress accumulates, leading to inflammation in blood vessels and reduced oxygen supply to brain tissue. For older adults, it's a recipe for cognitive decline and cardiovascular issues. What seems like a small indulgence can slowly erode your long-term health. Seniors who regularly drink diet sodas report higher instances of confusion, fatigue, and even depression. The stroke risk is no longer just about sugar. It's about how your brain is tricked and your blood chemistry is altered. The body needs clarity, hydration, and steady nourishment to thrive after 60. Replacing diet sodas with clean, natural alternatives can drastically improve brain function and heart stability. Sweetened iced coffee. A risky wake-up call. Sweetened iced coffee may seem like a refreshing and energizing way to start the day, especially for those who wake up feeling sluggish. But for people over 60, this habit comes with hidden dangers that most don't consider. The combination of sugar and caffeine causes a rapid spike in blood sugar levels and blood pressure. This sudden rise can constrict blood vessels and put immense pressure on the cardiovascular system. That's particularly risky during morning hours, when the body is most prone to stroke. Caffeine alone stimulates the nervous system, but when paired with sugar, it sends the body into overdrive. This stress response tightens arteries, increases heart rate, and reduces blood flow to the brain, creating ideal conditions for a stroke. Even if it feels like it helps you wake up, your heart and brain may be paying a high price behind the scenes. For seniors, who often already face thinner arteries and slower circulation, the risk is even more pronounced. One wake-up call can become a medical emergency without warning. Many people mistakenly believe that if it's just coffee, it must be harmless. But when it's iced, sweetened, and consumed without food, its impact is intensified. Your body hasn't had water, your organs are dehydrated, and now they're being shocked with sugar and caffeine. This combination dehydrates you even further, thickens your blood, and restricts oxygen flow. Sweetened iced coffee may taste good, but for your heart and brain, it's a dangerous way to begin the day. Packaged fruit juices, sugar bombs in disguise. Packaged fruit juices are often sold as healthy, natural choices full of vitamins and antioxidants. But in reality, they're stripped of the essential fiber that slows sugar absorption and protects your bloodstream. What's left is a concentrated sugar bomb that hits your system hard, especially dangerous on an empty stomach. The sugar enters your bloodstream quickly, causing a rapid spike in blood pressure and stress on your arteries. For older adults, this can mean a sudden risk of arterial rupture or clot formation. Unlike whole fruits, these juices don't offer the balanced nutrients your body needs to regulate sugar and maintain vascular health. They seem harmless, but inside they contain as much sugar as soda, sometimes even more. Drinking them right after waking floods your system when your organs are least ready to handle the pressure. Seniors with fragile vessels or existing heart conditions are especially at risk. What looks like a glass of health is actually a ticking time bomb in disguise. These juices also leave you dehydrated, since their sugar content draws water away from your cells. Instead of starting your day with hydration and balance, you're triggering inflammation and blood viscosity. Over time, this morning routine can lead to chronic health issues like hypertension, insulin resistance, and even stroke. Just because the label says 100% juice doesn't mean it's safe. The reality is that these beverages are engineered for taste, not for your long-term health. Energy and sports drinks, overstimulating the aging heart. Energy drinks and sports beverages may seem like good choices for boosting energy and hydration, but for older adults, they can be hazardous. These drinks are packed with caffeine, refined sugar, and excessive sodium, all of which tax the cardiovascular system. They spike adrenaline, raise blood pressure, and can even trigger arrhythmias or clot formation. For those over 60, whose hearts are already more sensitive, these effects can be life-threatening. What seems like a boost is often a dangerous shock to the system. The caffeine content in these drinks is often much higher than that of regular coffee. Add sugar and salt into the mix, and the result is overstimulation that your body simply can't handle as it used to. Instead of providing sustainable energy, they create a roller coaster of highs and crashes that leave the heart and brain exhausted. For seniors, this leads to instability in blood pressure, poor circulation, and heightened stroke risk. These drinks are made for young athletes, not aging hearts. Hydration is key in the morning, but these drinks dehydrate rather than replenish. They trigger urination, increase thirst, and strip your cells of the fluid they desperately need. That's the opposite of what your body craves after 8 hours without water. Seniors who replace water with energy or sports drinks in the morning are unintentionally setting themselves up for serious health problems. If you want energy and clarity, choose water and nutrient-rich food, not a chemical cocktail. Skipping water, the deadliest habit. Of all the mistakes people make in the morning, skipping water is the most dangerous, especially after 60. After a night of sleep, your body is dehydrated, your blood is thicker, and your brain craves oxygen. Without water, circulation slows, blood pressure becomes unstable, and oxygen delivery to vital organs is reduced. This creates the perfect storm for a morning stroke, particularly for seniors with existing cardiovascular issues. Just one glass of water could make the difference between life and death. Water helps flush out toxins, regulate temperature, and rehydrate cells after the long fast of sleep. Skipping it deprives your body of its most basic need when it needs it most. Even mild dehydration can shrink brain tissue, impair memory, and raise the risk of blood clots. When blood flow to the brain is compromised, strokes and microvascular damage become far more likely. Water isn't just a morning routine, it's a daily prescription for survival. The solution is simple. Drink a full glass of room temperature water within 10 minutes of waking up. Not coffee, not juice, and certainly not soda. Just clean, plain water. This one habit improves circulation, boosts energy, and protects the brain from long-term damage. For anyone over 60, it's the easiest and most powerful preventive measure you can take. Start your day by nourishing your brain, not endangering it. Final advice. Small choices, big protection. Your mornings set the tone for your entire day, and after 60, they also shape your long-term health. The drinks you choose, or forget to choose, can silently build up risks that strike without warning. But the good news is, stroke is not inevitable. You have more control than you think. With just a few mindful decisions each morning, you can protect your brain, your heart, and your independence. Start tomorrow with a full glass of water. Say no to sugary drinks, skip artificial sweeteners, and treat your first hour of the day as a sacred window for healing. These small actions restore circulation, reduce inflammation, and help your brain function clearly. You don't need expensive treatments or complex routines, just consistency and awareness. Your body will respond to these habits with strength, clarity, and resilience. If this message helped you reflect on your health, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone you love, especially if they're over 60. Leave a comment below with the phrase, "I'm choosing better mornings." And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more science-backed tips on aging with strength and wisdom. You're not getting older, you're getting smarter. And smarter starts first thing in the morning.